Okay, take two. Take one was cut off actually by local authorities letting us know that there are still a bunch of people in the area with the COVID 19 and watch out, certain places. So, anyway, what this is going to be a mini project announcement. I'll try to be faster about this one anyway. Unfortunately, you're going to miss in take one. I was humming the theme song or the theme music to another sports gaming channel. I'm not going to do that again. I'm not feeling brave enough at the moment. Sometimes I sing for clients, like just jokingly, but they know me well, so and they know how bad I sing. I think if you're really tone deaf, though, I do think that that is one way to avoid getting a copyright strike from YouTube. Just sing songs in a very tone deaf way that hopefully the bots can't even pick up on it. Anyway, with that said, I'm not even sure if you get copyright strikes for singing. Probably, though. It wouldn't surprise me, actually. Um, Stranger things have happened in history. But anyway, this is Shootout Hockey again. This is a mini project. And what I decided to do, rather than using like the sorting hat like I did with the Mike Owens Quick Play Pro Hockey Redemption League, this is just going to be a straight 2D10 roll here with my mini dice tower. And 0 to 24 will be a tournament of champions. This is with the League of Champions and Presidents, the low cap or lock and P or low season Ps or whatever. And this tournament here will include the 1984 Edmonton Oilers because they were relegated after season one. And so their punishment for relegation was they missed out on a season. So they're going to be back trying to get back into the league for season three. I have two off-season tournaments after each season of the League of Champions and Presidents. And I should do actually a video about my favorite games and projects on the League of Champions and Presidents. Really, I'm kind of overdue for that too, but I'm overdue for everything here. So that's what happens. This I announced to Dave Gardner like a year ago that I will do this. And so if you think I'm taking a long time to play your game, um, anyways, so the Tournament of Champions, again, off-season tournament, 84 Oilers, and then the other three teams will be comprised of some combination. I have to go back and look through my notes and files, but it'll be something, I think, like the top two placing teams, kind of, doing this on the fly on the go as well, but the two top placing teams from the Tournament of Champions after season one. And then, and the same holds true for the Tournament of Presidents. The difference here, actually, so the Tournament of Presidents, I finished talking about this one, right? It's going to be the 84 Oilers and then three other former Stanley Cup champions, because the other relevant point that I should add is the 2000 New Jersey Devils from season two relegated. So they won't be in this tournament either. They're gone for season three. It'll be the 84 Oilers and three other past Stanley Cup winning champions. Probably, actually, off the top of my head, probably the 63 Maple Leafs, the 94 New York Rangers, and we'll go from there. I'll let you know. Fourth, I'm going to leave that option open, multiple choice. Anyways, yeah, it's a 14 tournament, double round robin. So they're each going to play 6 round robin games, and then they're seeded first to fourth, and a best two of three semifinal and final, which I'm actually reconsidering. I'm considering changing actually, and it not being a best of three. I don't know. Maybe it's because in both cases, I think the team that finished fourth overall in the round robin ended up, upsetting in the semi. But whatever, that was interesting too. So the Tournament of Presidents, same idea as the Tournament of Champions. This one will feature the season one relegated 1996 Detroit Red Wings team, and there will be three other teams. Detroit's going to be trying to, get their second crack here at the League of Champions and Presidents, trying to get back in. And the other teams are probably most definitely, I would think, the 67 Chicago Blackhawks, seen in a game actually on my channel, played here last night against the 67 Toronto Maple Leafs, because I just finished up that project. Well, actually, I had finished it, but I finished it for a second time there with Hockey Bones. This is what I'm going to do in its place now. I think what I like to do at any given time is have, and I've said this before, but like a full replay of sorts, which I would consider the Status Pro 1924-25 NHL season to be that. And then a what if project. That's my Mike Owens Redemption League play, which is kind of in between. It's not a super long season, but time consuming enough given that I work full time and everything, and I want to do a variety of things here. And then just one kind of like short project, mini project. Recently, not that long ago, it was the knockout series or whatever, the 63 sudden death series with Doc Hockey. And then I thought, okay, I finished that, and then I thought, okay, I want to finish up Hockey Bones as well. Even though it was a project that was kind of already finished, I wanted to finish the one-off best of seven for that in the aftermath of it. So, anyway, this is now that that's done, this is Shootout Hockey. And so again, Tournament of Champions, Tournament of Presidents, 25 to 49. I don't think this one needs much further mention here. That's it's 72 Summit Series, Team Canada versus USSR, Soviet Union. And again, just wanting to see what would happen if, say, Bobby Clark didn't hack Karlamov's ankle to pieces and other things that, if I'm playing it on paper. Um, yeah, it just it could transpire very differently. You can go over to Dave Gardner's channel. He's talked about the results of his own tournament playing this with Shootout Hockey in a few of his videos. They're good homebrew cards. I think Mark Miller is the name of the gentleman who made these cards and has them. They're available on Delphi to download. They should still be there. Go to the Shootout forum. The 72 Canada Russia or Canada Soviet teams. And for the 75 to 99, if the roll comes out 75 to 99, and sorry I've talked for almost 6 minutes now about this, but I'm just trying to explain everything before I do the one roll. Sorry. You skip to the end if you want. The Tony series, Tony is an acronym there, hence the dots. It stands for Teams of New York. And it's starring Leo. No, it's so it's anyway. There's going to be a semis and a final. It's going to be 2 games each, and actually I'm borrowing from very old NHL where teams in the playoffs, and in 24-25 this was true of the first round as well. Thinking about the Status Pro season I'm doing. The teams to play 2 games, and then at the end of 2 games, the most goals. So, say for instance, well, in this case for the Tony series, I'll add right away is New York area teams. So that's going to be the Rangers, the Islanders, the New Jersey Devils, and the Buffalo Sabres. My American geography is not the greatest. Hopefully, I haven't left anyone out that is more relevant or appropriate to this acronym, but I think it'd be Buffalo, New Jersey, the Islanders, and the Rangers. So those would be the 4 teams, and I'm going to match them up. I'm thinking randomly, or I might just look at how they finished. This is with the 2018-19 season. That would have been a good thing to actually mention here. This, I think, also kind of completes the last of my existing games by request. I count the 70 Habs against the 83 Bruins as fulfilling, hopefully satisfying the Montreal Boston request. It was a pretty close game in the end. And I just think it's more interesting, actually. 2018-19 Montreal and Boston, it'd be this way. And I can say this as a Habs fan. 9 times out of 10, Montreal's the floor and Boston's the broom. And Marchand in the perfection line. Yes, I like calling them that. I don't care. Rex Havoc. There goes another subscriber. Rex Havoc on the Habs. So that's probably what would happen. So I like the 70 Habs against the 83 Bruins. They're 2 relatively strong teams. So back to 2018-19, this will be the 4 New York area teams from that season, from that Shootout Hockey season, games by request. I'm going to turn this into a mini tournament. It should come up, actually. I will at some point, even if it doesn't come up in today's roll. And yeah, so 2 games and most goals scored. So let's say, for instance, I don't know, let's say it's New York and Buffalo. And New York wins 5-3. And maybe you already understand this, but just in case if not, New York wins, say, 5-3 in the first game. And then let's say that Buffalo defies all odds and just absolutely destroys them like 9-0 in the next game. That'd be a 12-5 series in the Sabres' favor. So, hypothetical and very unlikely scenario for that one. And I don't know, should they be tied? I'm not sure what I would do for a tiebreaker. Heaven forbid I actually go to a shootout. Actually, no, who am I kidding? I'd play a sudden death game. If they're tied, I'll play a sudden death game. How I will determine home? Probably by the team that finished higher in the standings with the better record, better winning percentage in 2018-19. Yes, I'm making this up on the go. Anyway, there will be semis and a final, so 6 games in total. I might, with any of these, I'm probably going to upload some, but not all games in the channel. I'm really honing in on that prior game of the week suggestion as well, and I'm thinking every week I should do like one Status Pro Hockey game of the week, one Mike Owens game of the week, and then one other random game of the week from something like this. And then if I have time for more, I might just do a couple of videos where now I'm talking and doing other things and not specifically playing. I think I have enough of that content already up in the channel for the time being. So anyway, I was going to actually make fun of myself and talk about how I talked for 10 minutes without rolling the dice, but I don't think I can stall this one any further. Let's find out what my next Shootout Hockey project is here. My next mini project here with Shootout Hockey. The red is the 10s. And the blue is the 1s. So, oh dear, that doesn't count. That's not even a practice. That's just a slip. It has to go through the tower here. So here we go. And that's a 68. So with a 68, it looks like I'm going to be playing the 72 Summit Series. Interestingly, I actually, I never said this aloud in any video, but I thought, I'm not even going to say it aloud because I don't want to jinx it in case somebody decides to just, be that person and go and unsub. But I thought if I hit a certain number, you can probably figure out what it is, that I would actually be tempted to play this series in the channel. So there you go. I've done it and it's been done and it will be done. It will happen here. The 1972 freaking Summit Series with Shootout Hockey. That's amusing to me, if no one else. This is going to go up in the channel here. Again, will I play all eight? I said I was only going to play some, but not all. Honestly, will I be at least tempted to play all 8 games of the series for Shootout Hockey on this channel with this? The answer is probably. Yeah. And when I say probably, it probably means yes, most definitely. So, anyway, that's that. There you go. I managed to talk for almost 11 minutes now for one singular roll of a couple dice. There you have it. So, that's what you get here in Hockey Unreal. Anyway, cheers. Have a great day. Bye for now. Have a good night, I guess I should say, depending on where you're listening. You know what I mean. Bye.